Hello, you lovely lots. We're back with map number 2, or the away game, I would say. It's Luminosity and EUnited. What a game we just had.
Yeah, it was a bit one-sided.
A little bit.
It was oil and water, as James likes to say.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, EUnited, their approach to the game is very well-rounded.
No, I'm tempted to get the black and yellow stripes.
And yeah, see Henry, you got to get used to this. You'll start talking about something about serious.
Do you I can't tell.
Oh, it's going to talk about me now. Look at this shoot.
I just can't tell.
Come on.
If they look too big in jeans.
They are big shoes. They does not look too big. They are quite big. Do
they look too big though in the rest? You know, compared to the rest of my.
No. Like you're a big person. It's fine. It's not like they look odd.
It's a bloody big shoe though, isn't it?
It is.
It's a big shoe.
I think the fact that they're yellow, that's
scale.
the problem. They're so big that I've never seen yellow shoes that big. Red shoes as well. You choose the colors and really make them stand out.
These are the same size. These are the same size. Look at that.
What? How are they the same size or they're bigger?
Because of the design of the shoe. Look, it's wider up there, and it's longer because I guess my foot doesn't go back to there.
Oh, they've got that massive heel thing on the back.
Yeah,
right.
it's enormous, man.
Yeah, I don't get the deal with these super expensive cool shoes. Everyone's got them. They're not that exclusive. It's expensive.
Yeah, but the other ones are.
Which one? These are like the entry level ones?
The yellow and black ones, I think, are the rarest ones.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know if I just see everyone reviews it. Like it can't be that cool anymore because everyone's got them. You know?
They're bloody big. Well, what's going on? Counter-Strike?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It's on Cash EUnited.
I feel like we should just leave. I feel like we should just leave him to this mess that he's created for himself.
It is going to be Cash EUnited.
Helping him out,
Luminosity.
Henry.
Sorry, Luminosity.
Yeah.
We saw Luminosity go nuts on this map. Don't think they won it, of course, but they did have a close game. That's been pretty much the sentiment of all their matches, apart from that one just there. 13-2 in the first half. They look like they're out of their depth, and the game is going to be live, so we're going to throw it back in very quickly. Cash, I feel like EUnited might have another landslide victory.
Yeah.
I think this one is better for Luminosity stylistically, because on the T side, I think that there is more chance of an individual player just winning around for the team here. I think it just lends itself to players like Steel, like Yell, like Hen1. Excuse me. I want to say we saw them play Catch yesterday. I think that was where Steel had a very close 1v1, and the score was close. So, yeah, let's see once the buy round comes in. But first, the pistol moves is unable to run over any of these players. No roadkill for him.
Stand still. Got that mid-control waiting for a response from the CTs. No, their response is to stack, to gamble, and I think that's cool. If you go aggressive, you do risk, making things dramatically worse. Oh, that's fantastic. One more. He's good for it. 4 versus 3. He didn't even take very much damage. Yell forced into action, and he's going to deliver. Great response to 2 kills from Relics. We'll get caught on the side now. Not really anything he can do. And Dapper in a 1 versus 3. It's hard to fancy his chances here. Does have a kit, though.
Ooh, he's got the first kill, Dan, and he has got the kit and the smoke. He can make this very uncomfortable. A little fake defuse, something quite cheeky. Oh, well, not going to happen. Was getting there. I thought that might be a bit of a play, but not meant to be. Luminosity finish up on the A side, find the frags required. Lucas patrolling middle. Skylar got it done. Wasn't quite enough, though, was it? And Yao managed to push his way through, get the bomb down. Dapper dropped by Yell to close it out. Talk us through the next round, Dan. What have we got here? Force buy? Any stacks? Anything interesting you can see?
Well, we've got 3 Deagles and a CZ. I think that's interesting enough with some Kevlots. And we have seen quite reliably a lot of teams on Cash on the CT side with Deagles doing some immense damage. And so we'll see if that will be the same story here. Luminosity will abandon that push towards the big bomb sites and play very defensively, and there's the first pistol kill. CZ wins it out versus Yell, and that's a gun to be collected. This could get hairy again. I keep going to that word, but I feel like it's a good one.
3 Molotovs on the Luminosity side, and that is a great way to take a weapon away and get an upgrade, in fact. Another AK. Now the Molotovs are out. Well, there's another one, and there's one more to deploy. Time to get a move on. One to the forklift as well. Nobody's there, and surely it's time to go in. Still in a choke point, though. Taking these duels versus Deagle. Just move into the site. They've got the lines. They can keep them at bay, these CTs. With the range of these AK-47s. Nice tapping there by Steel. Head towards the car position. Look for a player there as well. And I think for the most part it's been stabilized. Dapper could get a few kills here, though, because Henny and Neckers are half health, and Deagle's good for a one-shot to the chest. Ooh, still looking for the headshot though, is Dapper. Dancing. There we go. And that's not even a low health player. Maybe a gun to retrieve there later on, but... Oh! No.
James, you'll know this. How do you trigger the spinning animation on the new Deagle?
It is random,
Yeah.
and I think it's 1 out of 10 times on average.
But once you start spinning, you can do it perpetually, right? You can keep it spinning the entire
No, it's
time.
just one long animation, and it's not perpetual.
No, you,
No.
you can't keep spamming it and it keeps going.
No.
I haven't actually played CS since that came out. So
It's the Karen bit before you leave spawn during the buy time. You can make it loop
okay,
infinitely.
right.
I actually forgot about that. I haven't done it for so long, but
I'm itching to play CS. It's been so long.
Yeah.
yeah, it's been about an hour for me.
You're still probably feeling the same as I am. So I've got to get back on there.
Yeah.
I even just sent a tweet out trying to get a PC sorted out. So I've got lots of response. So maybe this will be the end of my droughts.
Let's make it into some content, Henry.
We could do.
What, turning on a PC?
Here's a PC. Here's me using it. Please subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And press the notification bell. There's a really nice flash you can do that goes below, from inside the vent, basically. If you look at the grill to the top with all the pattern on it, whatever. If you're aiming at the middle of that and you right-click, the flashbang basically bounces right below the opening, the mouth of the vent. So if anyone's standing below it, they've got to look away. Saw Existence drop it, but a few people do it as well. Definitely an important one because that's a position that everyone struggles with. So tough to go through those vents sometimes. One Molotov here for Yell. So Luminosity aren't really best equipped to clear the checkers area and avoid a crossfire. And there is the example. I mean, Lucas, he was the lurker there as the team move elsewhere for the most part, still containing. So I think Lucas was sacrificed, essentially. His blood will be in the cups of the gods.
Well, they gave away 1 kill. It looks like it'd be a little bit more dangerous than that. They didn't use any grenades or utility in general, to be honest, when they went through the vents, and they lost the kill. But they managed to pick up all the frags, so it's fine. 3-0 Luminosity. They've already beaten their first half record of Mirage. So that's not too bad. Managed to convert the pistol this time. And the ult comes out for Asio. So let's see whether he can get rolling again. He had a fantastic performance on Mirage. Against Henny this time, and he looks like he wants to get aggressive.
Oh, he's been had, Ace. He has been absolutely had. This is a tough spot, you know, losing someone straight away. There's a lot of time here for Luminosity. They can cut noise for a good 20-30 seconds if they want hold defensive positions. See if the CTs will respond with a push somewhere. That's the most common response. If they do, you can catch it, make it a 5 versus 3. Or something similar to that, and then push in wherever that is. Or you can try to take some map control, expecting that the CTs will give up middles or a position like that and play 2 to a bomb side. Now, interestingly, EUnited do still have players around middle, 2 in fact. So that could be the mix-up that they need, and Dazzle could be the man of the rounds if he's able to get a quick pick as they go over the top.
Smoke towards the top of highway, and Molotov's in the vent in the meantime. Is anyone holding an angle in case somebody's there? Oh, the Molotov's missed anyway, so it matters not. Dapper, I think he realized what was attempted, and looking for some kind of off angle. He's on his own now. The CTs are rotating elsewhere because of those smokes towards the A site. So the fake, so far so good. He gets a 1 versus 1. They wanted to pop touch for him. Got to stand and fight, but he's only good for 1.
With the smoke he goes, and ooh, headshot position could be good, but it will be shut down in the end. No way back in surely here for EUnited unless Relics comes out huge, but they are looking for the flank. They win the 1 versus 1, takes no damage. High alert now. Henny turning himself with the AWP, whiffs the shot, but actually there's no punish from Relics. You can't imagine he'll get another opportunity. He does actually, but still no frag. And a lot of space is being created by Relics here. Maybe Dazzle to get in. My God, Relics is doing so well. 1 more player in checkers. Relics knows it. Finds the one on site. He's doing everything by himself. That's exactly where Henny is. Up to Dazzle now. So much damage has been done, but Relics, unfortunately, all of his efforts were in vain.
It was a good effort, though, wasn't it? Decent effort.
Almost 1v4 on into the beast bomb site.
But it wasn't quite enough. What can he do? As they get it done towards B. It's a 4-0. Great start for Luminosity here. There he is. Young Relics hitting all the shots required. Wasn't quite enough. Daz will have to drop down, and to his certain doom, unfortunately for him. It's another eco for EUnited as we get into round number 5. All bang attempts being made, nothing connecting. HE grenade purchased by Skylar. And, well, that's the end of him. Tried to throw the grenade, but he's dead now.
I'm very surprised that he just jumped up like that instead of
you would probably just go to the left, then
jumping sideways. So the lowest part of your arc that's useful is where you show yourself. Very rare to see somebody just jump like that. Anyway, Luminosity 4-0 so far on their T side. Now, they've used all their Molotovs but one onto Hen 1 at this point. And they're not executing into a site just yet. So, the information that they may have gleaned with these Molotovs, there goes the last one onto Hen 1, from Hen 1. The information they've gleaned, will it still be relevant when they choose to push into a site? Will they need more than the Molotovs? Will they be able to will they be just fine without them? We will see as this journey continues. They're in a great position to split the A site. Limits where the CTs can hide. So that's something at the very least. A's taken out, leaves 3 pistoling players. So they simply have the lines to deal with these CTs. Now the A bomb site is open for business. Mission achieved.
Do you have any business ideas in the in that head of yours, James? We had what was it?
Pay me for business ideas.
We had like horse food last time.
Glad he said food.
What was the horse thing again? I forgot.
It was horse something. Horse bites, horse food.
I think it was a name.
I think horse food's already been invented, guys. That's done.
It was just a name. It was the name.
You guys don't have any expertise to bring to the table.
Henry, do you not know how commerce works these days?
Go
You're
on.
gonna have to have an original idea. You've got to have
I'm not saying that.
idea.
I'm just saying you don't have an idea in general. Horse food is not an idea.
It's the name of the horse food is the idea.
Okay, go on.
I can't remember what it was though. It was horse something.
That good.
Well, Dan came up with this, all right?
No, I did. What are you talking about?
I mean, you brought it up. You brought it up.
Yeah.
The horse thing.
Thank you.
Okay.
I forget what it was though.
Horse bites or something, wasn't it? Sure it was.
I don't know.
Bardolph, the power of a horse.
Okay, we've got
Big
the
advert, be
double
fantastic.
ups here for EUnited. It was really good in the previous maps, and Dapper goes in. Oh, he's got. Oh, that was almost so many, but he only gets one and some collateral damage onto Nekis. But they will all go down here, burning, being exploderized. There's all sorts of business on the B-bomb sides, but it's got nothing to do with Luminosity. They're stuck all the way outside of it in B storage with not a hope in hell, not a snowball chance in hell.
As soon as he sees that molly through the smoke, he has to turn around and just start no-scoping in that smoke, man. He knows he's going to die. Anyway, Steel now is the last man standing. Position known. There's his 1v1. Can peek with the flashbang. Picks the right angle, but can't win the duel.
There we go. First run on the board for EUnited. It was a fast B approach there for Luminosity, but the AWP almost slayed 3 of them. It was incredibly close. Look at this. I thought, so he gets 1.5, but it looked like, yes, right down, a lot more could be available. Spray down came through. Ace manages to close it out. As EUnited will lose significant numbers there. Need to be careful going forward. The reset's certainly prominent. Flashbang with smokes deployed towards middle. And Skylar waiting for the boost. Dazzle might find himself in hot water. It's a very common spam spot towards there. Luckily still alive. You can hear the bullets being rattled off from Henny. Yeah, it should be decent, actually. Oh, actually, disastrous for Nekis. It goes down to 41.
Not good at all. But everyone is still alive. Dazzle, it's a nice peek from him, and a great answer from Yell. Game sense from him. Preemptive spray through the door in case someone's trying to prepare themselves for a fast play, but there will be none. No such fast play from Luminosity, who are looking to reset EUnited in this round. Ace having a look. Invisible gun for him. Sometimes happens with GoTV. Crouch walk, crab walk from Yell will not be fruitful for him. Flash for Ace to have a look. Sees no one on the boost. 4 versus 3 now for EUnited.
Very nice. The double orbs are really quite spicy, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes. Well, this is where things probably are going to swing. Luminosity sometimes have these great starts, and it can all fall apart quite quickly. Tyler's got a guaranteed kill here. There'll be Lucas to go down, and now just heading with the AWP. Their money should be broken after this.
Yes.
So hold on.
Just running around. Keeping himself alive. It's not a very fun existence. Still alive.
Still alive.
That's a good podcast. Henry introduced it to me.
Oh, we're alive.
We're alive.
Yeah.
That's also what it's called. Mainly, it's generally
Yeah.
called that though.
No,
But to our
I appreciate the
fans-
sentiment. It is very good. I've listened to that twice all the way through now. Always better on the second time because
Really? Is it
yeah,
better?
because you can now you know all the characters. You go back and you can see their tendencies at the beginning and what they're going to be
Yeah.
like. It's kind of
It's really good. really
interesting.
good.
There's so many at the start.
It's like 50 hours plus, right?
More than that. It's like 100 hours plus.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really worth it though.
Anyway, James like zombie-based podcasts.
Time listening to a podcast, this time I could be playing Counter-Strike.
Okay, you make it sound like the most productive use of your time. Counter-Strike.
It
can't
is.
be
It's
disrupted.
a perpetual journey. That's why I've got a fast ass, Henry.
I did that for 15 years or so. I can't play too much more.
I will never stop playing Counter-Strike all the time.
Yeah, I went through it as well. 6 years of my life, that's all I did. So,
Yeah. That's what I think as well recently when I'm like, I'm not playing games very much, but like for like 15 years.
yeah, you just
I
like,
did nothing else and play
you got
every
your fair
game
share.
under the sun. Yeah, I have thousands of hours of everything. Except life. That's what I'm doing now.
Crushing it.
Anyway, oh, that's beautiful. Dazzle gets a tickle there in the shoulder. Strong tickles, a lot of health gone. We've got...
Strong tickle.
I don't know, really. I'm sorry.
Be a good name for a
sorry.
craft beer.
Strong tick.
I'll have a pint on the strong
See, there we
tickle,
go. There we go. There's the business. Bardolph beer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bardolph craft beer.
Bardolph's Beers.
The
That's
Bardolph
a good
tickle.
name.
You
as
see
well.
strong tickle on the
Bardolph-
menu, you're buying some strong tickle.
Bardolph's Craft Beers.
Bardolph strong tickle.
No,
Okay.
Bardolph strong tickle, just strong tickle. Let's not
Okay.
overcomplicate.
Bardolph's Beer, the strong
That's
tickle
beautiful.
That's a massive flick from Dapper.
Sunroom control as well. The timing's good for Relics there. The mid control is still present for Luminosity, but at great cost. And with 50 seconds left, there's definitely some pressure here. The smoke on highway is really nice. Never know quite what's going on behind it, but EUnited's safe on that A bomb site. Only one player, I believe Dapper, on the B bomb site. He's got to be feeling the flank here. The mid has been so open, but you rarely see everyone moving through towards CT spawn for the backstab on B. This is great. This is a really nice play from Luminosity.
We saw this yesterday, actually, on a B split on Cash. And I want to say Luminosity were playing that one as well. Dapper taken out, wondering what the hell's going on.
So nice.
And there are 3 players now rotating from the A bomb site. 2 flashes for the side, and one is lurking. And if he gets a kill here, that is surely going to be the round, but he doesn't. A great jump. Expectant. And anyone doesn't know what is safe and what is unsafe. But the CTs are being delayed, getting towards the B bomb site. They all have kits, but will they continue to commit to this? It's getting really weird here for both teams.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Henny's still alive somehow. Dazzle seems to fancy his chances. The Loafman will find another kill. This looks like they're still pushing towards the side at least, maybe just to lock the T's in at this point, but down he'll go. Nice shot by Yell. It's Ace to hold on. That looks like he might be done for. Not quite. Bomb blast is out of the range now, I think. Yes, he's fine. So there we go. He'll survive with the AWP. Their money is starting to struggle, but him saving the AWP will certainly they'll buy this. It's their best shots. There's Yell sneaking up on Dapper, had no idea, and closing things out there with the AWP. This is the shot that really guaranteed the round. Oof, right on
Close.
On the shoulder. The collarbone.
Strong tickle.
Bardolph's Beers. I love that. It's got a great ring to it. And even like the thing you pull on, what's that called?
Oh,
that could have a fidget spinner on top of it, so people can play around with it as they pull the beer, spinning. That'd be excellent.
You draw the beer.
The pump. Yeah, that's called. Yeah.
The beer pump.
It's got a fidget spinner on top. It's got lights in it, LEDs.
It's the top is like Bardolph's head.
Yes.
The top of it is bust of Bardolph.
That would be amazing.
And the bust is the keg that holds the beer.
Okay, nice. So that's
Got
seems like
comes
an
out of your
expensive project. Can't just use a standard keg of beer. They have to buy your
my projects
barrels.
are expensive, Henry.
Yeah, that's true.
All of them.
We can serve it in the esports stadium as well, just to make sure we get an exclusive deal with them. I don't know if I'm we. I'm nothing to do with this, but I'll buy it.
Excellent.
Mid take.
More customers to marry it.
All nades in. So far, it's been pretty solid here on the T side for Luminosity. EUnited have been kept off of goodbyes mostly. I mean, we've had the double ults when they could get them, doing quite well, but the 3v3 mid rounds really broke the back of EUnited. But they still have this AWP, and they're rotating into position, and the A push is coming in. They really need Ace to have a good performance, but he's stuck on the B-bomb site. He's nowhere to be found here. It's got to be up to the CZ. Dazzle is dead. Dazzle's dead. And that's the round for Luminosity. Looking very different here. So far, good start to this T side.
It's not looking too bad, and this was the force buy, I remember, as well. So this is going to be EUnited completely broken next round. Luminosity completely devour the A sites. They're going to find their 7th round. Only 2 on the board for EUnited. The game feels closer, if I'm honest, but still a long way to go. This is the final map between these two particular teams. If you're just joining us, we've got plenty more Luminosity action coming up next. Cloud9 will make their debut in ECS Season 6. Who knows what to expect with Flusher and Golden in the mix?
I'm expecting good things, but maybe it feels closer this game than you expect, because if you take away the first 3 rounds, we've had a lot of competitive rounds when the buys have been in.
Yeah.
But for me, it was really that mid rounds, the 3 versus 3, where they pushed mid through to CT, through to B. That was such an enormous round. Big repercussions. EUnited likely be in a position to perhaps tie things up, if not for that catastrophe, or be close to it at least. Full save behind the saved weapons, and he's expectant of the push, delivering a defense.
Moose probably going to get this kill, I'd imagine. Commits to the spray, but Lucas will bait it out. Drops the smoke, and looks like a B split will be almost certainly happening. Steel will connect the shot on Ace. That's the AWP going down. Flashbang in. He knows he wants to recover that and deny anyone picking it up. Dazzle, USP, same story for Relics. Doesn't really take care of the first and maybe even the second. You can see he's in towards B. And not really much to be done here, I'm afraid. He'll have to hold up with the PT-50. Hope there's a mistake made. It's going to be very patient. Fair play to him. They seem to know at least the possible location of the remaining player. And there it is. Henry will take him out. And that should be another buy available now for EUnited. They didn't force around those 2 saved weapons. They lost both of them. And we've got CZ. They're taking another partial buy. They want to make sure they have everything. They want to have that double AWP set up.
All the bits and bobs.
They want to have the full roast dinner, James.
The best foot forwards. They want to give themselves the best chance to win the most rounds, which maybe means sacrificing this one. Maybe it does. 5 CZ75s. This is not to be trifled with by the likes of Luminosity. Some harassment from the T's, showing presence in the squeaky door. Saw a kill at that exact point where that burst was yesterday. Dazzle offering himself a sacrifice.
Nice bait in the door with the 2 players.
Hello. Where's he off to?
Hello,
Where's he off to?
Where are you going?
He's been on that strong tickle. Too many points.
Sorry, lads. I got the strong tickle all night.
39% seems a bit much for a beer.
39%.
I'm drinking it for a straw, mate. Don't know what's going on anymore.
To be fair, I've never seen Bartle drink a beer, so would you be the best person to make them? You're not a fan.
That's the thing, you can't be drinking your own product. Come on.
Don't get high on your own supply.
Yeah, exactly.
They do say that. Someone has said that before. I heard that.
Yeah, it's in Breaking Bad.
It's even better. It's even better.
Okay, I'm losing my mind a bit. It would happen eventually. It's taking 3 days, but I'm getting there now. You guys have finally broken me down.
That's how we do it. We just break everyone.
Slowly but surely.
Break you all.
There's nothing left.
We break
and
you
then
down,
he built me
Henry,
back up.
to rebuild you.
Yeah, I thought that might be happening. Turn me into
rebuild you, to mold you.
into one of you, a super army soldier.
No, this is how then you become a DDK.
I want to be a DDK. Dapper.
But what?
Come on.
Oh, that's a big miss. That's a big miss, but they're still not breaking through the choke points, which is the important part. But the move of the bombers going back to the A bomb site here, they might just have them, but Relics, he's going to spot this out. Nice off angle. He has got to win this 1 versus 1. More players to follow as the bomb makes its way across to the A site. Now Dazzle's in position. Time has been bought. And there's a Molotov. It's not going to do too much with Dazzle's position. Or perhaps it will. He's got to be careful.
Don't move. Maybe he was afraid of being wallbanged, which is why he was really wanting to move from this position. Ace, is there anything covering him? Yes, a smoke for the time being. Will Lucas fall into the trap? He's carrying the bomb, but Ace has backed off because he's exposed to main. He's made his decision.
This is a huge round here. EUnited struggling. Dazzle on side, 9 HP. He's in that one and done position. That's all he cares about. Henny spots him. Oh, that's fast reaction. Well done. And now that's the open A side. They can get a plan out of this. 14 seconds remain. No problem whatsoever. They have no utility. Ace coming in. He's also incredibly fast with the scope. We'll see what he can do. Flash goes in. Oh,
wow.
Get wrecked. That's what I'm talking about. And it's Lucas now in the 2 versus 1. And it looks like his days are numbered. They're playing this very well. Isolating and getting closer and closer. He can't find the shot required. And there it is. Moose will take him down. That shot from Ace was...
That's incredible. I was thinking in Ace's position, you know exactly where Henny was.
Yeah.
Obviously he wasn't his teammate, so he can't see exactly where it was, but you have a very good idea from his position. And I was thinking the only way you can beat Henny on an angle like this is if you just, in your mind's eye, you've already played out what you would do in Henny's position, knowing exactly where he's going to stand.
Yes.
You know?
But he did not need... He looked away. He did like a 90-degree turn to avoid a flashbang. And when he scoped in, he didn't need to correct at all. He was in exactly the right place where a guy's showing a quarter of his body. That is talent right there. That's skill.
It's a great guess.
That's very impressive.
I think we've been seeing from Ace consistently that it's looking like he's going to be a big name in the future. He's been doing some great stuff.
Could he be the next DDK?
He might be, you know. There's a chance.
There's a chance. That's his dream.
If he plays his cards right.
Yeah, exactly.
If he stays off the strong tickle.
A strong tickle, it gets the best of us.
Keeps his head down.
That's what happened to my career.
Touch of a strong tickle. You can see it in his eyes. Man, Scott has changed him.
Ace has been tagged up.
His own mother doesn't recognize him anymore.
Has gone down. And we'll see another 5-on-4 ensue.
Mentally disfigured by the strong tickle.
Mentally disfigured. Bloody hell. Do you want to go for some strong tickle tonight, Dan?
I think I'll abstain, thanks.
Okay.
Let's stay out of that game.
Out of the game.
21 days. Get a new coin next week.
I'll do it myself then. I'll go out in the streets of Santa Monica looking for strong tickle.
You don't need to go far.
Yeah, I know. It'll be very easy to find. Anyway, it's going to be an A-sided approach here. And a shot for the smoke, of course. This kid is absolutely on fire. 4-on-4, and it looks like he'll get a couple more. He's got a gap to look towards that ladder. He might not even be required because they're dropping all around. It's a great setup from the CTs here. It looks like they've done enough with 15 seconds remaining. Still trying to crack open the site, but there's nothing that can be done. And he will have an opportunity, though. There's a shot, but still time running out. Ace will best him once again, and still with no option but to make it the B side, but he hasn't got any time, boys, and we'll have to just hold up with the AK. And they have got cash, but EUnited pick up the round. 3 players survive for them, double up setup. Ace has only got 5 kills, by the way, but he has had some pretty impactful frags in the last couple of rounds, indeed. Through the smoke, he sees the Molotov. He's like, yep, well, that's you dead. Ace, that's so fast.
Oh!
That's filthy, isn't it?
He is ready today.
Oh my god.
Ready for the team.
I like how his name is Ace as well. Just it's good. It's a strong name.
Yeah.
It's a strong name for a strong man.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. Strong name for a strong, handsome man.
He's a strong man.
Let's get into the next round.
Only the strongest men can drink strong tickle.
It's just running the advert, yeah.
It could be the new excuse me, the new drink of James Bond, perhaps. So instead of the vodka martinis, he goes for the strong tickles, shaken, not stirred.
Wakes up, what happened? Everything's gone. Bloody strong tickle.
Got me again.
Lost the documents.
Yeah. 49%, I should have known. Anyway, less than a minute here. This is the force buy. Whoever wins this round might find themselves closing out the half because money ain't great on either side. Flashbang towards A main. And will be Dazzle to follow it up. Nice frag. Takes down Nekis. But Henny has been decent this half, I would say. Lots of kills for him. Ambitious wallbang attempt with the Deagle there. Can do damage. I don't think I've seen a kill with the Deagle go for that before.
Yep.
And Dapper holding up now. Good incendiary to allow him just to focus towards A main, but that actually results in his demise. Dazzle will be the last chance for them on the A side here. Can he find multiple kills? Looks like he might. Holding on. Damage coming in, and he did get another 2-on-2.
That was a big kill in the last moments. He delayed a lot of time as well. Relix has pushed forwards, but does he know about the forfeit play? Oh, there is a small slither of the chance there, but he can't find it. Yell taken down. So Luminosity looking to still finish out this half with a very strong scoreline. A strong chance at an 11-4, which is definitely going to be giving them huge amounts of confidence after that first map, which was just horrific. You can see that both, there's a big disparity between these two teams on Mirage and Cash, but we can't count EUnited out for this one. They got the CZs out. M4 Famas. I'm sure we should expect some shenanigans. I imagine Luminosity will also be expectant of shenanigans.
EUnited with a mere 4 rounds. Imposing his will. Not exposing his will. In the mid position. That gun though is not retrievable just yet, but maybe, just maybe it is now. Being conservative with the last few bullets, but not enough. Lucas, that's a great shot from him, but there's one more to find in the mid position, and Henny's going to spot and swat. That will leave Moose alone towards the B bomb site, where the bomb appears to be headed. Moving out now. Looking for the flanker. Will we see a rotation of the bomb? No, they're not shy, these Brazilians. And Lucas will finish off the job. 11-4. Luminosity may be getting revenge for the first map.
There we go. You might be right. 11-4. Another pistol victory for Luminosity there. This is the second map between these two. It was EUnited that ran over Luminosity on Mirage. And EUnited might have to work it out for them, though. But remember, it's never over. Especially with these online games. A big landslide score doesn't mean anything. So you got 16 at the top. We always have the chance of overtime down.
Yes, indeed. There's always the chance. A very colourful knife.
Knife.
Okay, so what's the plan here for EUnited? They're actually starting off with a default, just spreading everybody out.
Then that boosting again, we saw this yesterday, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. We did indeed. You gotta be careful of splitting up too much, I think, on pistol rounds. Just getting isolated and picked off is always very sad. The numbers advantage is really strong on pistols. Partly because they can move so quickly together and take over areas so quickly. So trading is really important. That setup though from Luminosity, when we saw them do it last time, it does feel like it is very awkward because with USPs, you need those headshots. It's not the best angle. Let's see if they can make it work though. Again, worked last time.
So to find the heads, someone's got to be dropping like 5 sevens or something, unless they want an element of surprise. They'll get one headshot out of it this time. Still deliver more around the forklift. His teammates are rotating by the car position. They can't stop the plant from going down. But maybe, just maybe they can win this. Dazzle needs 3. He's got 20 bullets to find 3 faces. Still looking. Not looking anymore. Got 1 of the 3. And Luminosity, this may be a quick one.
Yeah, it might be. It might be indeed, unless EUnited with the bomb plant decide to go for a force buy, or maybe they're very successful with the first AK buy, which, I mean, typically you will see, because of the advantages you can get with the AKs, you will very rarely see, I think, the force buy when you get the bomb down, because it can be viable if you're a team that has some really nice set pieces. You can have some strong force buys here with the grenades, but the AKs around middle in the duels in the 3rd round, or the 18th round, are very powerful. So we're going to expect to see that. And I think that's really where this will be defined. If they can pick up this next round that's coming with those AKs, they can have a good run of it. But if not, it's probably very, very over.
Very over.
Very over.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. Stop the presses.
Stop the presses.
It could be very over, as we'll get into the full eco. And the AKs were coming out in the third round here. Sneaking through middle. Dapper looks for his prey, unable to find anything. And it will be Luminosity taking down 2 kills. Dapper and Dazzle. The double D combo will be dropped. And it's up to Steel from the CT truck now to finish things off. The bomb is down. Moose is looking for a pretty snake-like kill here, Dan.
Yes, indeed. Will go down. And credit to Luminosity. They've been playing really well in Cash so far. Their CT now on their CT side, they're set up really well too to close this one out easily. But again, as I said, these AKs, this is where it can all turn around for EUnited. Might be the best chance. Don't have a lot of utility, but you're not against AWPs. There's a FAMAS out, there's a UMP out, there's definitely firepower advantages that EUnited could exploit in the open terrain. Well,
this is why Luminosity are forcing the issue towards the main entrance. They know that they are at a disadvantage somewhat with the firepower. They're going to push through and get a player in towards A main. The Ace pre-firing that, expecting a player to be there, and he might be able to luck it because he pre-fired at the beginning, and now someone actually has stepped up there. It's called the Pronax boost, I used to call this. This is where I first saw it being used way back in the day. But they've got up successfully. They've got some lock control now. Luminosity getting themselves in position. Very default round from EUnited here. They've still got 4 of their smokes, their flashbangs. That's a smoker connector. And up they go.
It's the expected delayed mid-take. Oh, that's a miss.
Swing and a miss.
And they've got middle. So now this is really going to be very interesting how they select the round at this point. B-split is the easiest thing to do. You just get through the vents. You've got already the B storage control. But Luminosity can feel this out. They already have lockers control themselves. So they should be realizing that this is coming.
I think they will, Dan. We'll see. 35 seconds remaining, and there's a good flash, and you can see it's very effective, but the shot's not so much. Yell will get 1 kill. It's a scrappy one, though, and Lucas needs help. They're coming towards the bomb site here, but a good incendiary and some decent smokes might buy him some time. He'll have to hide in that smoke, I think, but it's not enough. The UMP can't find the damage, and that's going to be round 4 on 1. Steel will try and cause as much financial chaos as he can here. His money won't be good on the CT side, but he's actually giving this a go by the looks of things, edging his way towards checkers, and now he's there. There is a low HP ace available, but they're not facing whatsoever, giving him no opportunities.
EUnited will invite Steel to the point of no return. Is he going for a ninja? Maybe? Or their setup is basically, if he faces 1 player, will he survive there? We shall see.
I think
Pretty cool place to hide. I suppose so. Well, they were looking to guarantee a 2 versus 1 minimum. That's pretty good. Not a bad idea. Oh. Well then, perhaps this is not over just yet for EUnited. Let's see if they can get some momentum going. Plenty of rounds to be won by this T side. And we have the buy from Luminosity. No AWPs. Yell. On the new SMG, the MP5, I keep wanting to call it the MP7. A literal upgrade to the UMP45 though. My voice is weird right now.
You should get a new one, James.
Yeah, get a new one.
I know a good place.
I've got a new one now. Everything's fine.
Excellent.
Sounds like the old one, but...
Lots of utility for Luminosity. Despite the shortcomings in the rifles. They prioritize the grenades. Often good to do that on your CT side. Lucas with a pop flash, which you'd often see a CT peeking with, but as you can see, the T's are positioned to avoid that flash at the very least. And so far back that even if there was one deeper, may not be a full flash from that distance. 1 minute on the clock. EUnited haven't really played any of their cards yet.
The Loafman looking to slice up Luminosity.
That's good, Dan. That's good,
I'm so sorry.
I was just going to let that sit there for a second.
I'm still very jet-lagged. Nekis not quite so jet-lagged, however. Looking really clean there on that defense. And what do you do at this point? This is a horrible situation. You've just won 1 round. You've got no economy. Oh, 2 quick kills, evening things up. Dapper in the distraction, pushing forwards towards B now. This could be the play now for EUnited to secure the deal, but Lucas is cognizant to such shenanigans, will shut it down as Moose is left in the 1 versus 3. He must find a way to win this round. It's too crippling.
Here we go, it's a start.
Oh,
dear.
okay.
They got no time.
Oh.
Okay, it was exciting.
It was exciting.
Everyone's like, oh, he's done it. And he's got no money now.
Oh, no. Oh, that's really bad.
That's gone much worse than anticipated.
They've got to force buy the rest of the rounds now.
He's nosed it right up.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Loafman's got a bun in the oven, though. He'll be purchasing the AK-47.
You guys, man. Bloody hell.
The AK is out.
Have to see if he'll rise to the occasion, Henry.
Oh, that's good. That's a nice one. I like that. Trying to think of more puns now. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. 14-5 has to be a victory here for EUnited. They managed to win out on Mirage. Luminosity looking for their first win in ECS Season 6. It's been so close. Surely this is the moment they can get themselves at least close to the finish line. Yell, they need backup. The MP5 has to shoot at the vent. They're going on the B site here. No kills have been found, but there it is. Damage. And still a 4 versus 4. Luminosity can't catch a break just yet. They've got a player waiting in towards the checker rooms. That's going to be Yell. He's up against a CZ as Skylar. Who will come out on top? Time will tell. They seem to know of the whereabouts, and it seems like Luminosity might have to wait for another moment as they drop like flies once again to the pistols and 1 AK. They can't do it. They can't close out a game, James. It's all gone wrong.
Not just yet.
They got time. They got time. They got rounds, they got rounds.
Hiding in plain sight once again. There'll be a boost. Well, that's a good $600, I believe, for that kill. So there's something for him. A consolation prize. He's come away with a cuddly toy. Cuddly toy! Steal. Oh, he's begging for more money, but he can't quite get it. In fact, it'll be made very expensive for him. 14-6, a comfortable lead of 8 rounds for the CT side, but how did that happen? They will wonder. EUnited, a long way home. Car's broken down, there's no reception, they've got to walk. 4 Deagles and a P250 on the Luminosity team. Penny with just the 1 flashbang.
The 1.
There it is, but still got stuck in the door, gets a kill regardless.
Gotta respect that. And he's the guy with the PT50. He's gonna upgrade. Massive upgrade. This is very dangerous, actually. Rest of the teammates on the Deagles. Lots of time, though, and utility. Well, not an enormous amount of utility here. And the double set up with the pistols is good. Yell takes down Dapper. Relics will move his way in. Oh, he feels the desperation shot through the wall and finished off by Yell. Oh my God, it can't get any worse, can it? Well, it's all down to Ace now. He's got multiple players. The trades looking. Where is the trade? Ace given a chance, but he's just teased. It'll be shut down, and that's going to be 15 for Luminosity. Henry, this one looks like it's all about to be closed out. Very shortly, your fears have been put to rest, maybe.
Possibly.
Perhaps.
You know what's really unlucky for EUnited here, though, is that when the Steel picks up the AK in checkers, they Molotoved off the door, so he could not rotate with the gun towards B, and then just ran towards B. It's like, okay, let's take out B while the AK is stuck on the A bomb site. But yes, it was a ruinous occasion for EUnited. Now they are up against match point. Horrible situation. Horrible situation. Does Hen 1 get off without making a sound? No.
Look at all the iBuyPower stickers, James.
Yeah.
You like that? That's doing it for you?
He's only got 1 shiny though.
Oh, okay, not good enough.
The others are the poverty ones.
The poverty stickers.
Yeah.
And here we go again. This won't be the chance, I don't think. Looking for their first W in ECS. It looks like EUnited have an opening though. And Steel looking to shut them down. There's a kill. It might be. We could be the end. Zappa will be doing whatever he can. He's got the Mac 10 at 2 versus 1. Still a chance here.
15 seconds. He's got plenty of time to smoke down. Oh, the flick's not in. It is for Yell, though. 16-6. Luminosity on the board. On the ECS leaderboard, that is.
Indeed.
And United, valiant fight on the first map. I love the recovery from Luminosity. The first map looks very, very bad for them, but they managed to turn it around into cash, which is quite awesome to see, considering that we have seen some great games of cash from EUnited. So very respectable stuff there from the Brazilians. Hope it continues.
They split the difference. There will be 1 map apiece, meaning 3 points on the leaderboard per team. A little bit of a hollow victory on either side. They would like to have found the 6, of course, but I think Luminosity would be happy that they could recover after the tragic performance on Mirage. They looked much sharper here. Lucas especially had some great moments, and EUnited couldn't really get going at all. Still on that pistol round, absolutely crushing them, as you'll see Lucas go to town as well. EUnited, not really too much to report there. They just couldn't really get together. There were so many force buy victories coming in from the Luminosity side. Every bit of momentum that EUnited picked up will be shut down with rounds like this. Excellent stuff to find match point. I do enjoy the Brazilian flair. When the shots are hitting and the pushes are working, it is quite beautiful to watch, especially when they get in the zone with the WAWPs. That's a bit of a mouthful.
It's emotional.
It is, and there's the leaderboards for you. Steel, 21 kills, not bad at all, 2,300 damage, and pretty evenly spread overall. You can see Yell had a decent contribution as well with plus 20. Looking at the other guys, EUnited, it's not like anyone dropped off horribly. There's no one really shone for them. It was quite an average performance and couldn't really dig their heels in, build up massive amount of momentum, and that's going to be the scores on the doors for you. We have one more series to go, a home and away affair, and it's going to be Luminosity again, boys. And I do want to get everyone excited about the fact we're going to have Cloud9 for the first time with this proper roster they've got.
Yes, that's going to be at the top of the hour in about 22 minutes. But it's good to see Luminosity get a W. I feel like they were unlucky not to get one yesterday, so the fact they get one today is cool.
It is very cool. Dan, you're a big Luminosity fan. Are you happy getting to watch them so much today?
It's been emotional.
It has been.
And it will continue to be emotional.
Hopefully, the good thing is they're getting warmed up. So that means the crazy stuff really is coming. That's a nice segue to make sure you guys stick around, because we'll be back, as James said, hopefully about 20 minutes, maybe a bit sooner, depending on when they get on the server. And we'll bring you more Counter-Strike action. And remember, the new Cloud9 roster will be shown for the first time here, live, on ECS Season 6, Day 3. See you then.